Hey guys, and welcome back. Well, Tamar Braxton sent We TV bosses a letter saying they made her suicidal weeks ago. Now, weeks before Tamar apparently tried to take her own life, the singer turned reality star sent an excruciating email to her network bosses, accusing them of destroying her family structure and making her suicidal. Now, at the height of the unrest over the killing of George Floyd, WeTV executives sent an email to employees, including Braxton and her family, who have appeared on the network's reality shows for more than a decade, outlining the company's effort to support the black community. Now, Braxton, who is in the stable condition after apparently attempting suicide on Thursday night, responded with a message seen by page 6, explaining that her family is in disarray. She said, "We fight each other, we betray each other, and now we're physically assaulting each other, all happening because of your show." Now, Braxton Family Value has chosen to show the absolute worst side of a strong, independent, successful African American family, a show that I created to showcase a strong black family as a beacon of hope for all the young black girls and boys out there. Instead, you coached and coerced us into finding the worst of each other. Now, likening the network to cruel white slave masters who once chained our forefathers and the oppressive police forces that now terrorize our communities, she added. "I hope those ratings were worth it because you succeeded in destroying a great black family." Now, meanwhile, she said that the final stake into the heart of my family was the days you dug up a secret I'd never shared with anyone, a secret I was so ashamed to talk about that I hid it even from my own mom. The fact that I had been assaulted and raped repeatedly from 6 years old to 16. Now, sometimes multiple times a day. Now, Braxton said that the producer had exposed it on the show in front of my entire family and 100 crew members, she said. "You broke me that day, and I considered ending my life then for the shame I felt." Now, she ended saying, when she ended the email saying, "I have news for you today. I take my power back. I will no longer tolerate being oppressed. I'm asking you to break the chains now and let me go. I am suffocating. I can't breathe." Now, when we put to WeTV that his behaviors had made Braxton suicidal, a rep told page 6, "We are keeping her and her family in our thoughts and prayers and joining with her fans, sending strength and healing at this difficult time." Now, Family Insider also told us that Braxton was unhappy that the network had selected love and hip-hop producer Mona Scott Young to produce the Braxton's new show. Now, Tamar Braxton's Get Your Life, Tamar felt ambushed, said an insider. She was invited to the network to have a meeting to talk about the new show and the premiere of the show. And right there, sitting down with Mona, the person she said she did not want to work with. Now, when we put it to Mona Scott Young that Braxton's family members felt that her work on the show contributed to Braxton's unhappiness in the weeks before her suicide, she responded, "My thoughts and prayers are with Tamar and her family during this very difficult time." Now, you know, that's awful. But I tell you, if you play into it, hey, it's easy for us to say, oh, well, they should have quit. If they wasn't if they had to do that, they could, and that's true. They could have. I mean, Tamar was not trapped into doing that show. But people, they need their money. Just like we go to work, that's a work for them. And a lot of people, and I'm going to say this about Nick Cannon, I feel a lot of backlash to Nick saying, oh, Nick should have stood up for the right. Nick should have, it looks like he fell back and said that he was sorry, apology. That's all cool and good for you. But this is this man's livelihood. This is how he take care of his family. Now, when you're ready to take a stand against something, you put everything on the table. You don't care if you lose the income, you lose your spot and fame. You don't care. But, who are we to judge? I guess that's what I want to say. Between Tamar and Nick Cannon, what he's going through right now. You still, if it was you, you would still want to make your money, just like you have to go to that 9 to 5, but you have to take stuff. And before you quit a job, it's easy for us maybe to quit a job, but when you have to take a stand like that, you got to say goodbye to the income and the possible income of ever getting a job in Hollywood. So that's a hard stance. But I do wish Tamar all the best, and I'm praying for her and her family to get past this. But sometimes we must come to grips with ourselves and say, hey, no longer, I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna do that. Because I tell you, mostly every reality show that I've seen broke up a lot of families, I tell you. All right, guys, I hope you will join me in praying for Tamar, her family, and not only them, but Nick Cannon as well. All right. Well, thank you for watching my video. I hope that you will like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And as always, in part, be blessed, y'all.